Alright, I think we're good to go. Alright. Yes. Hello, welcome to Doki Literature Club. I've been wanting to do this one for a while. Just really haven't done it yet, but thought, why not we start today? Record and just, do this. I don't know. So yeah, Doki. So, from what I know and what I've seen and stuff like that, obviously, looks can be very deceiving. Even actually last night when I was setting this up just for be able to record today, it gave me quite a warning about, yes, this is not made for children, this is not for kids, this is, definitely a horror game, so, yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. I've seen bits of it already, I've seen Game Grumps and stuff like that, and other people play it, so yeah, going to be a wild ride. So, without further ado, let us get into this. Alright, and we're gonna put my name. Can I put my whole name? Oh, I can put my whole name in. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't like your whole name. Not my whole name. That's not my actual name, but imagine it's like, yes, I was born initially as Carolyn Sonic. No, but I just put Carolyn in. But, yeah, there we go. So, Sonic. So, hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she fully, no, Jesus Christ, I can't even read. I love it, I can't read. Like a reading-based game, and I'm a fairly good reader anyway. In the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawing to herself. That girl is Suri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. It's an interesting point, yeah. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let her catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but... Oh, me. Oh, Jesus. Oh yes, this is your name. I should probably pay attention to anything. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop looking for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Carolyn Sonic. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sari. We cross the street together, make our way to school. We draw near the streets. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly sprinkled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Carolyn Sonic, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Jesus Christ, so mean! Suri likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Jesus Christ, why is it calling me out? Not anime, but, I mean animation, I suppose, but yes, it's so fun. Yes, definitely. Uh-huh. And I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Holy Jesus! So just like going in hot. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What is it? NEET. I like to say NEET. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Aggravates me. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I start blinking at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Tori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hi, cat. Hi, cat. Meow. That was his protest at anime, apparently. Hello? Sorry? Sorry must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Dude, I spaced out all the time in high school. Oh my god, not even... Like, there was this one time I spaced out so bad, like, I was just kind of, like, staring at the floor, and my friend next to me kind of, like, did literally the wave the hand in front of your face thing. And, like, I was like, what? I was like, she was like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine, I'm just spacing out. You know, I'm not really staring at anything in particular. Because every time you're staring at something, which I can understand, spacing out can definitely be looking at is just staring at something, but really all I am is just looking at one direction and just not really thinking of anything. But it's just funny. I don't know. Why do I feel like literally the character is embodying me? Just controlling my movements. No. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... No, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah? Voice went out. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Suri's the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and the Suki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Zuri is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to plan all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Goodness, I'm trying to do different voices as best as I can, but I can't make any promises on how well I can try doing different voices. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's what I said. Sorry. Okay, anyway. I gingerly follow Sierra across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sierra, 4 elevator, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glanced around the classroom. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Siri always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Hey, Garland Sonic. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Asuki. The girl with some sour attitude, whose name is apparently Nasuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Siri. You can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Siri says that quietly into my ear. Oh, she said it quietly. Well, why didn't you do that? Here, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Asuki, full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Siri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Sonic. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, well, really talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Now sit down here, Sonic. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get cupcakes. need them, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Yuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Siri. Nasuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Nasuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Yuri. Nasuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Nasuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Aw, cute. Okay. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate are used to make fingers. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Nasuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Siri grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Oh my god, my voice is like cracking, Jesus Christ. Siri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Nasuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Nasuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Oh, I thought you technically did. Sorry, you said. Well, maybe, but not for you dummy. Alright. I give up on Nasuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Yuri. Oh, I haven't joined the clubs yet, and Sir isn't really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, Try to get away from her face. I didn't want my mouse be in front of her face if it even shows it that way. To be honest, I can't stand all of the policies around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about a budget and publicity and how to prepare events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages the others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Man, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow from this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of new member joining. Maybe they're just why the... I hate it here. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Carolyn Sonic, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read these past 2 years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. Dude, why is this me? Is it a manga? This is comics that I read mostly in high school. Jesus Christ, why is this me? My god. I better quiet to myself, half joking. Mitsuki has suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chases a memory of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She's so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her lights add up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I mean, well, this conversation might just be like... oh my god, anyway. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me another world, then I really can't put it down. Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, the suitcase decided to dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Mr. Right? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club's meeting. It looked like you were working on in a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give it that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Suri settles up behind Mitsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Mitsuki, you write your own favorite poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Mitsuki reverts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Aw, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Mitsuki feels. Starting that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you even have writing experience, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Mitsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess that's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look puzzledly at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem for our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Sonic? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that everyone's back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Suri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four would stare at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... And Sonic, you all... I'm defenseless against these rules. How am I supposed to make a clear-handed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just come here for cupcakes, I wouldn't be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share it. I want to look this over at me once more. Aaron 7, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my Metacore writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Izuki clean up their food. Hey Carolyn, Sonic. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed over after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Oh my god, my throat. I should have brought some water with me. What's wrong with me? Anyway. With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Shiori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Writing. Oh god, writing. Oh dang. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem. Oh, who do I like the most? I mean, yours pretty cute. Alright, let's see. Do I have a time limit? Okay, vibrant kiss eternity, raindrops flee, pure time, flying and jumpy. Huh, this is interesting. Okay. Let's see. Yuri likes it. She likes fantasy stuff, so definitely flying is definitely the go-to here. Flying, okay, unending ore, cheeks, precious climax, breathe, waterfall twirl, infallible spinning. Okay, twirl. That sounds fun. That sounds mystical. Shiny misery, fireflies, bed, contamination, hop, mouse, feather, clouds, fantasy. I don't know, I'm just going with it. What does this make? What is this gonna make? This is kind of weird. Okay. Sensation, giggle, disoriented, party, defeat, email, entropy, parfait, judgment, uncontrollable. Music's kind of cool. I like this music. God, I didn't copyright this music. That was 420. I'm sorry. I hate it here. I don't know why I did it. Let's see. I'm gonna say sensation. Heartbeat, adventure, joy, hurt, melody, dance, boop, boop, universe, pleasure, heart. Love this music. It's fun. It's just very, very fun. Adventure, yeah. Oh, I see. It pops up who's. No, does it? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Incapable comfort, marriage, marshmallow, empty, vacacious, pain, sweet childhood scars. Oh, it does show who it goes more to. Okay. Whatever, it's fine. Calm, hopeless, dream, meager, broken, excitement, vertigo, kitty, crimson, explode. Okay, so it does. Okay, so it does show who I should have been paying attention to. Well, hopefully we can make it back. Okay, infinite, forgive, rain clown, anime, friends, vacation, whisper, cute, insight, hope. Why am I singing to the music? Stop it. Patient, really? That goes for her? I don't even know what Monica was like, actually. She didn't really say what her type of books were. Weird. Wonderful Playground, Lollipop, Cry, Aftermage, Wrath, Lipstick, Misfortune, Bliss, Fun. No, her again? Weird. Okay, whatever. Fine, you know what? If it goes to Monica, whatever. I guess. I don't know. Blanket Candy, Nibble, Special Bunny, Nature, Existence, Family, Flower, Agonizing. Her again? What the? Something suspicious here! To be fair. Yeah. Anyway. Awesome Question, Sunset, Vanilla, Rose, Essence, Hair, Effluence? I don't know if I said that right. Ocean, Skirt. Okay. Shame, Intellectual, Papa, Secretive, Fickle, Journey, Comfort, Unrequired, or Unrequired, Jesus Christ, I can't read. That's Darcy. Jesus. Journey, there you go. Jump, Music, Holiday, Anxiety, Vivid, Bubbles, Nightgown, Horror, Rolling, Romance, Horror. Saray, Dazzle, Frightening, Colored, Brief, Puppy, Analysis, Milk, Landscape, Fluffy. That's yours again. I mean, I don't know. This is the weirdest pro-up. It's gonna make no sense. Alone, Smile, Uncanny, Whistle, Lust, Vernal, Loud, Skipping, Lucky, Fireworks. Okay. Passion, Imagination, Atone, Stickly, Melancholy, Vibrance, Love, Pink, Valentine, Determination. Active, Cheer, Rainbow, Memory, Silly, Sadness, Lazy, Embrace, Desire, Extraordinary. Jesus Christ. Good question. Good question. Rainbow, okay. Rainbow, okay. I guess what I'm noticing for Monica, she likes colorful things and stuff like that. Interesting. Clumsy, Pout, Happiness, Heaven Sent, Fear, Peace, Kawaii, Bouncy, Unstable, Fester. Fear. What? Fear should be your thing. I'm confusion. Okay. Promise. Anger, Treasure, Strawberry, Cage, Sugar, Doki, Electricity, Unrestrained, Depression. No, yours is treasure too? Okay. Dark, Lost Week, Games, Shopping, Sing, Extreme, Warm, Sunny, Sparkle, Tenacious. Okay, well, looks like most of the stuff I made for Monica. Well, Christ, I wanted Yuri. Whatever, fine, I'll get my I'm sure there's other ways to win Yuri's heart. I'll do it. Hi, Alan Sonic. Glad to see you didn't throw away on it. You didn't run away from us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Carolyn Sonic. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment to you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not most accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Siri told me... but who cares? Anyway. Who cares? That's all that matters. So anyway. Siri, he told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't even know if you plan to just come here and hang out, or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Suki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. She likes manga? Wait, hold on. Suki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Suki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Alan always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Violet might be good friends too. Sorry. You've been backing me up. That's how a true friend works, huh? I love it. As usual, the story helps. Blah. Jesus Christ, what am I talking about? As usual, Siri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, or she just doesn't know. Right, forgot Sylvia scared her. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today. You know? Wait, it's Yuri. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like it's a big deal when it really is. It's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. I would be happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches in your bag, pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite you not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I did say to take the book. Here. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off the social activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery discussion in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nasuki is rummaging around the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I sunk down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself in something literature related by myself like this? I guess I should read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now, close my eyes, and end up listening in serious conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need to find a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Siri is talking this really seriously. It's weird to hear her oh my god, deliberating like this. Jesus Christ, I hate it here. I hate English. I hate literature. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Aha, good thinking. Nasuki would love to do that. You're right. Nasuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Creative tummy is like cupcake it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Just like, I'm hungry, I haven't eaten in days. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sarah is still her usual self. But there lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sarah can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I feel that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Literally, so script gotta work. I put my hands to find Siri's face, filling my vision. I nearly fell out of the chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see Monica, if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still up for sleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my finger down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste. There's a toothpaste called right here. I try to wipe out the stain with my finger. What am I doing? What am I, her own mother now? So I'm just like the stupid licking the cheek of some kid who had toothpaste there. I tried to wipe out the stain with my finger, but nobody would not even ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Jesus Christ, that's so horrible! That's so mean! Oh my Jesus, God! That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. No, I don't know, man. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Wow, we're a little closer, ain't I? This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess? Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Jesus, okay. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boob got bigger again. Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. See, Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you would take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these things, these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only you focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?" Alright, sorry about that. I had to do something really quick, so I'm back. Alright. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Sonic, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel so enthusiastic, but Siri still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write your poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Siri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Siri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf, torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can't even read things. Jesus Christ, how am I gonna read a poem? I can already see Monica's handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. What did I even write on? Alright, who would you like to share my poem first? Let's see how well I did with Yuri's. Probably not great. Yuri seems most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her, granted, to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't bruise yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time reading a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri raised her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style a little deliberate, very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing style separate from the topic matter as they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once she finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, melding them, but getting them to work together is possibly the most challenging part. It may take some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about like that. Blah. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing yourself to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Under the Light? Oh my god, I cannot read cursive for the life of me! Hold on. No, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last renewing starlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, I comes breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickens, I flicker. I'm sorry if I read that wrong. This is way too advanced cursing for me. I cannot read as writing as I could. Oh god, I apologize. It was good though, it was pretty. It was just, I botched it. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. That's terrible handwriting? That's nice handwriting. You should see my handwriting, it's bad. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you so long time to read. Did it notice that I took long to read? Is that a thing you do? Did it notice I took so long to read that? Oof. Yike. I didn't read. Well, I just don't read script very often. That's freaky. Why did it... Wait, does that change, or that's just the thing that says always? That's freaky. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's what I said too. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Hanson. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems are often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their own word. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in their last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh god, okay. I don't want to shoot my point you now, some skills. Instead, I feel like I want to keep last because I'm just worried. You want to show me fire notes? That's so serious. Just because I think she'd judgmentally be judging me, but at least as a friend, not as someone new. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Carolyn Sonic. I love it. I have no idea you were such a good writer. Sorry. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer after all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Maybe Natsuki's. Are you sure Yuri don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Carolyn Sonic poem. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Zuri hugs the entire sheet against her cheek. Aww, you're so weird, Zuri. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said earlier, Hanson. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Yuri. I'm not sure if Yuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason why I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem, too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh god, alright, let's see. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Okay. Anyway, are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If wasn't for you, I couldn't sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Man, I love it. That's good. Shiori? This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, it's just a little bit. Can't you answer just a little bit to a yes or no question? I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. The two people I'm most nervous about. Fine, let's get the stick out of the way because I know it's gonna be harsh. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I just said it was bad. I just it didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not like you'll like it. Vehicles can fly, monkeys can climb, birds can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I like it. It's got something to it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people can't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? If you're writing this out wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. When it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Mizuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. That's nice. Alright, Monika, I'm scared. You for multiple reasons. Hi, yeah, Sonic. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Sonic. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sort of barrier that we'll have to learn to pass through. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something this Suri would like. Oh, you know what? I just realized now, thinking back about every time I said, like, oh, Monika. That was not Monika, that was Shiori. Sorry, I think I was hopping there, but I don't know why Monika wasn't there, which is weird. So I guess that makes more sense about the lines I picked about the colorfulness and stuff like that. So yeah, okay. My bad. Whoopie doopie. Is that so? You and Suri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had some sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Suri and I were actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other and well-being. Even if you don't show it, even if you show it different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, I think that's kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sarah's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a little while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it. Oh wow, you got a whole long one. Okay. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scrunched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole in infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay? I don't know about that poem. Anyway, so, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask about for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. I've been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. It's kind of I'm nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming in strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any good progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same point for too long, you'll get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. That's actually not bad advice. Thanks for listening. Thank you for moving to my TED Talk, everyone. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I guess around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my medical writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Shiori and Monica are happily chatting. My landed on Yuri and Misuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their retrospective poems. As they read and pen, I watch each of their discussions change. Misuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say so? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Misuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess I could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but really, it didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Jory liked it, and Karen's all you do. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the art, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something I particularly desire, which I haven't yet. Girl doesn't like my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. The Sugi suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that he appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my writing? Might appreciate my advice more? I do. I don't want to go to war. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would nearly go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose pose magically grew a size bigger as soon as Carolyn started showing up. What is happening? I want to go home. Natsuki. Natsuki? That's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls run toward me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Oh, Sonic. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain to that to Sonic. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that? Oh god. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with will probably think I'm highly of me. No! Yuri, help me! Natsuki? Here's me, drying up my ears ahead of my ass. So instead, I turned to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is defense that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Yuri! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting, making Yuri uncomfortable. How can you two keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Yeah, and Sonic. Well, that's her problem. That this isn't about her. I agree. That's unfair for people to interject their own feelings in our conflict. Yeah, unless Yuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she is being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just wanted everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just different words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. Anyways, Monica. She nods in return. to be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just makes me Siri's amazing in her own way, right? Isn't she? You can say that. She might be a bit airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I'd hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monaco Suzuki, causing my stomach to knot. She's such a genuine person. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If I only could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing your votes? Yeah, lots of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. That's like, how about you? Yeah, that's what it said. It was neat to talk about. It was a neat thing to talk about it with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you've learned something from your friends too. So your pros will turn out even better. I think to myself, they're learning more about the kinds of phones it likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I now do myself a newfound determination. And that's all. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee. Siri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Siri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. She's kinda cute though. Siri, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Mitsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That really was the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know you're Sonic. I'm saying that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Siri still hasn't caught onto what kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Siri. I pat Siri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Siri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, I think we're at a good spot to stop with having to write the new... Yeah, that is Siri. I apologize. I mean, I realized I should have known that is Siri because it's just shorter hair. So yeah, we're gonna save quit, or I want to go to main menu. Yes, not quit. Main menu. I was gonna be in black screen for a while. So yes, that was episode 1. This is gonna be probably a lengthy episode, but I wanted to, you know, get this decently far as possible in this. So yeah, this is fun. This is interesting so far. Definitely, I've not seen Let's Plays in a long time, and also the fact that I did watch them in bits and pieces, not fully, because I never really wanted to spoil myself too bad. Throughout the whole entirety of the story, I know obviously there's a lot more, you know, to it than what I already know, but, so, it's been fun so far. This is interesting. It's definitely not the type of game I would usually play. You know, to be fair though, I did play Butterfly Soup, which was fun. I like Butterfly Soup a lot though. But still, point being, this was fun. This is fun and interesting. So, yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you like it, dislike it. Comment below what you thought of the episode, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. So, bye guys.